Hi, I'm George Hogan.
And I'm Blake Sealy.
Welcome to Set Sports. Today, we will be going over our March Madness brackets. The final four we have set out is Alabama for the South region, Duke for the East, Texas for the Midwest, and UConn for the West. And we think all these teams have performed pretty well recently, and we think they'll do really good in the tournament. Would you agree, Blake?
I would very much agree. Some notable upsets we have is Pitt over Iowa State. Their win yesterday confirms that they're actually in the tournament, and I think they could be our Cinderella this year. Some other notable teams, Furman over University of Virginia and Charleston over San Diego State. That could be a key matchup, and whoever goes there could make a pretty far run as an underseeded team.
Yeah, I agree, Blake. And I also think that Arizona could also do pretty good. I really wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, they've just shown as a good team recently, and I feel like that's very possible. The reason we have Pitt over Iowa State and stuff like that is because it's the most common upset for the 11 seed to win against the 6 seed in the round of 64. So we have a couple of those. I think I would recommend to do a couple of those when you're filling out your bracket. We think for the West, Gonzaga and UCLA could have a good match-off in the Sweet 16. And I think it's another team to look out for in the East is Memphis. I think they could also do pretty good. Do you agree, Blake?
Yeah, very much. I think Memphis, after their win over Houston this past week, I think they can show that they can make a good run in March Madness, and I think they can definitely have a chance to take down Purdue and make it even further to the Sweet 16.
When it gets to the championship game, I feel like Alabama versus Texas is what I'm going to pick. I mean, it could honestly go either way. It could be, I do think Texas will beat UConn, and I do think Alabama would beat Duke, but, I feel like that could kind of go either way. But I'm going to go with Texas to win it all because Texas has proved a really good team. I mean, I feel like over the weekend, didn't they beat Kansas by 20 or something like that? And I feel like that's very impressive. So I'm definitely looking out for Texas to win it all this year. And yeah, that's my opinion there.
I would agree. I think the most notable matchup in the whole tournament is going to be Houston versus Texas if we can get there. I think whoever wins that should win the championship. I mean, Alabama definitely has a good case under freshman Brandon Miller, going to be a top draft prospect for the next year's draft. But I do think whoever wins Houston versus Texas is going to end up winning. And right now I'm going with Texas, but that could change at any moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think Houston is definitely a team to look out for. And there you have it. That is a little rundown of our bracket.